everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I'm doing this video, I just realized I need to fix this, but this is our household debt update for the month of December. Now I just want to make a disclaimer that this is just a follow-up. This isn't anything crazy. The real journey begins in January. I'm giving an estimate of where we are because I did use these two cards in December, but I have paid back everything that I have spent on it. I don't think I'm calculating the numbers correctly, but this is just what we're going to base the numbers off for in December. And then in January, because I won't be using those cards anymore, then you guys will be able to see like true numbers going forward and how much I'm actually paying down. So the numbers are going to look wonky, y'all, but just bear with me. This is just real life and how things are kind of looking. So in November, we started off at $32,785.05, although my true starting debt was $32,024.63. So as you can see, we've been adding on some money, but we're going to start taking off money very, very soon. So for the month of December, I did spend, like I said, some more money on these cards. And the real thing was to really start full-fledged in January, but I just kind of want to show you guys where I am somewhat at. Like I said, the numbers aren't true, but we're just going to keep on chucking along. So for Chase and Discover, I did not actually put any money towards them because whatever I spent was paid back. So those covered the minimum balances. And also I took some advice from someone who had made a comment, which was to try and boost up some of my savings before I went back in full head on paying down debt. And then some other things transpired where I had saved up some money for my taxes, or my escrow, I should say, for my house, but I didn't need them. And because we spent a little bit more in December than I was projected to, I went ahead and took care of all of that extra debt and money and all of those things to make sure that we were starting off 2025 on the right foot. So I used what I would have paid for Chase and Discover to help cover off those balances. So the only true thing that got money this month was my water treatment. That's on automatic payment, and that is always going to get paid no matter what. We're not going to ever opt out of that. So for principal, of course, nothing happened for these two things. And then for my water treatment, $32.29 went to principal, and for interest was 75.57. So that brought our balance down to 77.39.52. For Discover, or let's start off with Chase, we're gonna do interest. How did I do it in November? Let me see how I did it in November. Okay, that's what I did. So on Chase, because there's no interest, it's 0% interest, we are negative 283.54. And that $253 of that came from the cleaning of our house for my husband's family who were coming. So that's gonna get paid off. And y'all will see that reflect in January's budget. So although it looks bad now, it won't look that bad in January when everything kind of clears out. Next is going to be Discover, and Discover is at negative 172.47. And for this Discover, y'all, I'm not exactly sure what this negative 172.47 came from. I've been doing research and I'm not sure. I'm just going to wait once all the money posts, then I'll be able to see what the difference was. But like I said, this is just to keep following through and just go where we're going and go from there. But that is just where we are. So we didn't do so good in the principal section. And actually, I want to say this Discover, this might be interest, but no, we're going to keep it right here in principal. So this is just what the debt looks like. So we went from $32,785.05 to this month we're going up to 33,208 and 77 cents. However, I think once all of these payments come down, we'll probably be back under 32,700. We'll be under there somewhere. But like I said, this is just to show what's been going on, where we're at, and just being honest with y'all on this journey. So our overall progress is negative. Since November, we've added 1184.14 to our starting debt. But like I said, y'all, a lot of that should clear out once again come January. So that is just where we are for our debt. And now we're going to go into our net worth tracker and kind of just close out all of the things. So we are going to start off with our assets. And they're broken down. For our assets, we have cash, savings, and investments, and then our liabilities are credit cards and loans. So for the cash section, we are looking at our checking account, which is our operating account, and we are down to 48,1207. So I do need to start building this buffer back because the goal is to keep it around 52, between like 52 and 56. So definitely need to build that back up. Oh, and let me put in that we're doing this as of 12/29/2024. And then our spending accounts is our Ally checking account that we use for our everyday spending. And we have $34.88 in there. So for cash overall, we have $4,846.95 on hand. Then we are going to go to our savings. Because this was the month of December, a lot of the things that we have been saving for throughout the entire year, this is the month that it gets used. So our sinking funds is down to 2208.02, and our savings is at 1068.81. So it's come down quite a bit, but that's okay because that means that I didn't add more debt, except for the debt that magically exists but doesn't exist. Oh, I just can't wait to get to January because I hate seeing that number. And I know that it's not going to be that number, but I just hate seeing it nonetheless. So for our savings, we have 3276.83. And then I do add our home into here. So right now, it is now down to 327,500. It's been steadily going down. Ooh, but I'm still up, y'all. Um, and it's crazy because when you're in your house, you want your house to cost like the least amount because then that's less taxes for you. But when you're selling it, you want it to cost the most because then that means you get more back after it being sold. So nothing in brokerage. I need to make sure I get that account opened up, but that is everything. So right now, without any debt, we're at $335,623.78 in net worth, but that's going to come down significantly once we go to our liabilities. So first, we're going to talk about our credit cards. So our Chase card is at $12,712.38. And then our our Discover card is at, what is that number? 12,756 and 87 cents. I hate to see these numbers going up because that's just not good at all. But don't worry, y'all. Don't worry. We're going to get it down. So we have $25,469.25 worth of credit card debt. And then I don't track my home loan, but I do for the sense that our net worth, it needs to offset what the house is worth versus what we owe to the house. So right now we still owe $233,097.12. So this is definitely coming down. And then we have our water treatment, and that is at $77.39.52. And so, yeah, y'all. Here is our loans. Uh-oh, y'all. It's storming outside and big girl just like woke up. It's okay, baby. Come down. And so this is what we're looking at. So whenever we go back up, you guys, our variation from last month to this month, um, it's okay, baby. We are still plus in our net worth, which is $69,317.89. But definitely, we need to work on building back up our savings and our cash and paying down these stupid credit cards, y'all. So our assets came out to 335, 623.78, and then our liabilities was $266,305.89. And so that is how we got our net worth for December, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, got some inspiration to not add debt, pay it down. Let's do it big in 2025. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.